Like the first couple of days of talking about this, I forgot the gifts were off. Well, the gifts were on. So I made sure I made it my mission to turn them off every time I go live and I'm discussing this.
Yeah, give me this one.
Thank you, baby.
The end.
It's time to have another baby.
No, listen, if you want to just support, just be here. That's how you can support me. Just be here. This ain't about the money. This ain't about cash apps. This ain't about gifts. If I'm going to sit here and say, hey, I think it's weird that people going live about this shit and they have their gifts on, I got to lead by example and turn that shit off. Even if nobody else is doing it.
We're going to spell Santa.
You know what I mean?
Can you spell Santa? All right, let's do it together. S-A...
Ain't you an Alphabet Mafia member? How you get a baby?
Yeah, Santa.
Okay, it's Karen.
You ready? Here we go.
That is one of the dumbest. You know, all men have sperm, and just because somebody got a little sugar in their tank don't mean that sperm can't crack an egg and make a baby. Y'all do know that, right?
Babe, at this point, are we gonna get paid for being educators of, society?
I don't know, man. That was just a stupid question.
This is why I have to go rest. I can't make it.
That was insane. Good afternoon. Ooh, you thought. Gotcha. You think you could lunge like that? But yeah. And to everyone that keeps saying mesytok's not gonna go anywhere, no. You don't think it's not gonna go anywhere because you don't want it to go anywhere. You don't want it to go anywhere. That's the problem, right? I suggest two things. Destroying it altogether and starting it over. Call it something else, whatever you want. But this iteration of whatever the fuck this is, gotta go. It has to go. It has to go. And this is going to be another thing that's going to be a controversial take in what I'm about to say. Whatever this becomes after mesytok is destroyed. What's up, baby? Oh. Whatever this becomes after mesytok, I think it's one of the kids' gifts. Whatever this becomes after mesytok is destroyed, right? I think it needs to be under new leadership.
Oh, my mom sent this.
Oh, it's for your mom? Okay.
Oh, God.
It needs to be under new leadership, right? I highly suggest it be under the guise and leadership of younger black women. Honest to God. I don't think, no, not leadership. Maybe, well, how can I put this? There should be no king. It shouldn't be no king. No me, no break king, leadership. No, it needs to be somebody. It needs to be a group of people who are younger, who are more, you know what I'm saying, like, who haven't made the mistakes that we made. No, BJ, I'm saying let it go completely. And whatever it becomes after that, it don't need no king or queen. That's what I'm saying. It don't need that. I'm just saying, like a committee, yes, let it be under the eyes of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, make sure this shit don't happen again. That's just my suggestion. But I agree. I think it should go complete. I think it should be absolutely turned to ash.
It's a great penguin. It's so cute.
It needs to be turned to ash.
A red and white scarf and a red and white hat. Wow.
Hey,
I'm
Papa.
going to give him a hug. Squeeze. I'm giving the penguin a hug.
There you go, Baba.
Squeeze. He's so cute. I love you, penguin.
I think we need to define what getting rid of or letting go mesytok means.
So fun.
There you go, Baba. What do you think that means, friend? What do you suggest? Because it doesn't just fall on me; it falls on everyone. What do you suggest? Because I gave my suggestions. What do you suggest? And I'm more than willing to accept anyone up in the panel who has an opinion in what they suggest should happen. You can come in the box and talk to me. Boxes aren't there. The box is. Oh. Damn, I didn't know how to click it for it to happen. My bad. Yeah, bye-bye. You can request. Go ahead. I think it's there now. I didn't know the guest request was off in the first place.
I'm in a Christmas tree. Can you help me? Say beep beep.
Yeah, bring your ass up here. Send that request. Nigga.
Say beep beep as loud.
Nigga.
Beep beep.
Give me my baby. What's up, Lady Black? Lady Black said, give me my baby.
Oh, it's a
She said, I don't give a fuck. I will fight you. Lady Black, I know you know how to fight.
wow.
Hey. Hey.
In the
You trying to run the Lady Black?
There's
Not you trying to run the Lady Black.
tree. Wow.
Hey.
What color is this truck?
Hey.
You don't grab it because he's bending forward. He's trying to bite it.
No, I got it. I'm holding it.
And what color are Christmas trees? Green.
What's up, AJ?
Good job. Let's say bye-bye to our Christmas
His
truck.
noises.
The Christmas truck needs to do more Christmas deliveries. Bye-bye, Christmas
What's up, AJ?
truck. Beep, 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 pop, pop.
Yeah, he teething, yeah.
Bye-bye, Christmas truck. See you next time. Thanks for the tree.
Jess, I know. I turned them off.
Little elf, what do you see?
Hold on, AJ. Let's get some new people up here. I want to see new faces up here. It's been the same people in the box. I want to see new faces up here. AJ, keep your request in, but I want new faces up here.
Reindeer.
New faces that can come up and talk to me.
What do you smell?
Even the ones talking shit. I don't know why y'all so afraid to come up and talk to me.
Little elf.
Even the ones talking shit.
A Christmas tree.
I know, AJ, but you gotta wait. You have to wait.
Little elf, what do you see?
You can do it from the comment section for now.
My Christmas tree.
You gotta do that thing again.
Rachel. Pika.
Alright, I got you.
Pika. Oh, good job.
I got you.
Something
Just
you see
here.
At Christmas time. Maybe.
I'll do it while I'm on live.
Maybe we're
You don't have to
walking
do it
down
right
the
this
street.
second. But
You see
you
a
get a chance.
Alright.
Wow. What's something we smell at Christmas
I'm good,
time with
Mimi,
our nose?
but thank you. I was just saying the option was
Maybe
open.
we smell
Okay, bet.
Christmas dinner
No,
cookies.
guys, don't, mods, don't bring nobody up right now.
Cookies baking? What's something
Just let them come up on their own. I'll decide what comes up. I hope everyone is having a great day so far. Yeah, I'm having a good day today.
Maybe the same thing.
Dang, you fucking that thing up.
Christmas dinner,
What's that?
We taste cookies. Maybe we taste a candy cane.
What happened?
Then
What's something we hear at Christmas
someone
time?
just drop something off.
Maybe singing? And maybe
I don't think it won't go away though. I think this
something we touch at Christmas time.
I think this version of mesytok will go away,
Maybe a soft stocking?
and I think it'll go away
Old snow?
when some of the
It's
players
fun exploring
either
Christmas
change their
time.
ways or go away completely. So yeah, for sure.
Let's go over some Christmas vocabulary.
Yeah, guys, I turned the gifts off. I turned it. Whoop, bye-bye.
Tree.
I turned the gifts off. I turned it off because I'm not trying to make money off of. I got you, Bubba. I got you.
Rain.
Who just
Stocking.
let you up? Okay. Who is this? Why is this person up here?
Stars.
I got you, Bubba.
You need help?
No, it's fine, babe. You need rest. I don't know who this is. This person said, "Let me up." I don't know who you are, friend.
Cookies. Ornament.
Hello?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, so no, you said to come up if I had an opinion on the messy talk or whatever. And it's art. My username changed. It used to be I am art. But anyway, I feel like messy talk won't go away, but I feel like anybody that decides to go over there still, like they should just have it in their head, like all bets are off and you can't get mad at what happens. Like if you're participating in it, then just don't be mad at what people say about you. If you're going to take your ass over there, then just don't be mad.
That's fair.
3 pretend.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we from Jersey, Jeanty. So, like, you know how we do. We roast, we keep it real, like, we get over it. But some people are not like that. So, if you're going to still participate and you want to go over there, don't get mad when somebody tells you to X, Y, and Z. I'm not saying what happened to Rizzy was right. I'm just saying, like, just don't be mad. That's all. Cause we have to keep it real. Like, I don't know where everybody else is from, but people in Jersey say that shit all the time. Like, literally all the time.
True, but we shouldn't be doing that.
Nah, but I'm saying so if we roasting or we're being disrespectful to each other, like, it's already all bets off. Nobody should talk about nobody's kids, but at the end of the day, the problem with Rizzy is that people kept repeatedly saying it. Because even she said it.
Doesn't matter what she said. She's dead.
But what I'm saying is everybody says it. But the problem with her is that people were berating her with that. That's what I'm trying to say. And if you're going to participate in something, then you're also complicit. So if you want to be on mesytok, you got to be able to handle that shit.
But that's why I'm saying it should be destroyed, because hear what you're saying. In order to be over here on this side, you got to be able to X, Y, Z. It shouldn't be that way. All of us as grown-ass adults, taxpaying citizens, most of us parents, right? We should be able to enter a space without somebody telling you that you should die because of an opinion. And I'm not saying I'm excluded from that. I know I participated and egged that shit on myself for the longest time. So I'm holding myself accountable as I'm saying this in real time. That's not something that should be happening. That's unhinged as fuck. And it's wrong.
It is, but I'm saying...
Like, I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. You're being a realist about it, and I respect
Thank you.
For that. You get what I'm saying?
What I'm saying.
I get what you're saying, because we here. I'm from Jersey too, and I know that's how they talk out here. But that doesn't mean it's right. It doesn't mean it's right. Like, especially after what we saw, like, especially the people who saw her do it.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. It's wild.
It should click in your head. Okay, something got to change around here. And all I'm saying is, it shouldn't just be me and Kev the comic and Nitra and creators like that. That should be the only ones as the bigger creators on whatever side you want to call it now. That's advocating for change or complete destruction of this side. It should be everyone collectively. And everybody needs to be on the same page as that. It's not just about destroying this side. It's about no longer platforming them people. And I know I'm the biggest. I hate when people tell me who to have on my shit. Trust me, you know me for years. I hate that shit. But now, after I saw what happened to Rizzy, and I saw how she was truly treated by everyone collectively, including myself, I understand now why everybody, especially from Debate Talk, was telling me you shouldn't have this person up here, you shouldn't have that person up here. Now I understand 1000% why they did that.
So wait, though, but let me ask you a question, right? So if somebody disrespects you, are you saying that you're not going to disrespect them back?
No, I can disrespect you back, but there's a way to do it. I know how to read a bitch down.
We
right?
know, yeah.
I know how to read a bitch down. I don't need to tell you to die for me to get you in a roast. I don't need to do that. I don't have to.
Okay, so now if mesytok, let's just say mesytok remains, right? Or they change the name, but it's still the same shit, and they just take that part out, like you can never say that. Is it still okay?
Wait, what do you mean?
If you never can tell somebody to off themselves. Like you got to take that out. Like, let's just take that part. You can never say that on mesytok, but everything else still remains the same.
No, it shouldn't remain the same. It should be a complete culture reset. Everything must go. Like, like a garage sale, everything must go. Everything must go. Here's what I suggest. You saying the opposite of what I'm about to say. You said, if you don't know how to hold yourself or deal with toxicity in mesytok, don't go to mesytok because that's what the culture is. I disagree. The culture needs to change. It needs to change wholeheartedly. What I suggest is that if you don't know how to read a bitch down without doxing them, without talking about criminal records, without talking about kids, without
that's corny shit.
Unalive, if you don't know how to read, don't hop in the box.
Okay, that's fair.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't know how to read without doing that weird shit, get the fuck out the box. Mia, you gotta send your request. You're not in the box.
Good job.
That's fair. But I mean, when we used to debate, like, because Zoe used to come up here, you feel me? Like, we used to be up here. I mean, it got diabolical too.
And it shouldn't have. It shouldn't have. Because none of us ever thought something like this would ever happen, myself included. I never
that's a
thought this
fact.
would ever happen.
That's a fact.
And then
Especially
seeing that
the way it
happen,
happened.
it changes your peripherals. It really does. It changes everything.
And that was kind of sort of the question. How you doing, Jeanty? That was kind of sort of the question that I have for you, right? Because I've been on TikTok for a very long time, and I know when you created or proclaimed that you created mesytok, did you think that it would get this far?
No. I didn't think
I mean,
it would
I
get
can
this
recall
bad.
a lot of, situations
I
with you,
Right.
but I've never seen it get this far.
No, I never thought it would ever. I never thought I thought I'd never ever think that would ever happen. Ever. Like I left mesytok, right? When they dropped the audio thing on me. That's when I was like, yeah. No. If you gotta go so far as to pay somebody to illegally obtain that just to try to ruin me and spin a narrative about something I didn't do, if they're willing to go that far because they can't go read for read with me, y'all can have it.
Listen, I got a question. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
And if you don't want to answer, just whatever. But so with Bray King, right? So everybody's like, oh, he called the police or whatever the case may be, so he shouldn't be held accountable. And see, I feel differently because that's like somebody, like a man or woman, beating your ass in a relationship and then calling 911 for you. Like, should they not be held accountable? Like,
we all should be held accountable, including him. Absolutely. And he's holding himself accountable. Every time he's been on live, he's held himself accountable.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people, like the common cousins, are like, oh no, like he's the only reason why she got some type of help or, attempted to help her, whatever the case may be. I'm like, yeah, but still, like, you can't negate what was said.
Hello.
What's up, Lisa?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, I watched a video. I think I watched a video about, what's her name, Riva? Now, did she do something because people were harassed? I didn't watch the whole video.
Oh my God.
It's Rizzy, friend. Rizzy.
Rizzy, I'm sorry, I apologize. Nobody on any social media of any kind should be bullying. I went through bullying, but they got my phone number, they're harassing me. I just got to learn to ignore it. And if they come on my live, I used to go live on another app, I'm just going to ignore them, block, report. Nobody in this world should be, I'm going to be 64, my birthday's tomorrow. Nobody in this world should be roasting or bullying. Roasting is the same thing as bullying.
No, it's not. We can't do that.
Wait, hold on, Lisa, hold on. Let me ask you a question, right? And don't take offense when I ask you this. Are you black, white, Asian, what?
No, I'm white.
Okay, so that's where you messed up at, right? Roasting is black culture, right? Mm-hmm. Roasting is like when we sitting here kikiing and saying jokes and this, that, and the third. That's a form of expression for us, right? And we both know right here mentally, right? We communicate like this, and we know we're not being malicious with each other, right? Now, I agree, you can't go around just roasting anybody, especially if you don't know who the fuck the person is, because that is bullying. Yeah. That I agree with you. But me and Gab, we know each other. If I see her start coming from the forehead and she start coming from my ashy ass locks, that's called roasting because we know each other. We're comfortable with each other to do that.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, that's what
it's just our culture. Yeah. Now bullying is no excuse. You can't bully people like he said.
You know what? I go live, but I don't really go live that much. I'd rather just listen to other people's lives, like music people, people that sing and stuff. I think it's horrible this world we're living in. I've been going through bullying on another app. Bullying. And it's like, I don't know how they got my number or anything, but I'm just going to ignore their call. I've been bullied on the app.
Okay.
I don't think going live is I don't like it anymore. I'm just going to watch people's live stream.
The way I feel is like if you disrespect me, I'm disrespecting you back. Like if I feel like it, if I'm in a place where I want to, engage in that, then I'm not going to tell you to whatever. But now I'm not. I used to. I'm not gonna lie. But it did make me think like, okay, you shouldn't probably say that to somebody. But if you disrespectful, you disrespectful. Like
this. Hold on.
So if somebody disrespects you, you're gonna disrespect them back?
Absolutely. What are you talking about? Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you could disrespect me, then you don't care about me as a person. So I'm gonna disrespect you back because I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah. But there is an expression: two wrongs don't make a right.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be honest. I'm an adult, and so if you're an
Yeah. I
adult and
guess if
if you
somebody,
disrespect me, then I can disrespect you back
yeah,
as
I guess
well.
if somebody disrespects you, you're gonna do it right back to them. But
No, it's about the how, right? So I listen, y'all know the history with me and this app, and 9 times out of 10, when I was coming for people, there's video proof of this. There's no need to lie. A lot of people was doing some crazy shit to me, right?
yeah,
But I should have been the bigger person in most of those cases and not reply back the way I did. And the one example I keep bringing up is the Blaze one, right? When he threatened to get Scarlett and a bunch of people to go to my mom's job when she was working at the restaurant. And he was like, we're going to go 10 deep and we're going to request your mother to serve us and we're going to
That's disrespectful as fuck.
Right. And he did that weird shit, right? And I sat on it for a couple days and I said, listen,
What sound does he make?
I'm going to get you, but it's not going to be the way you think, right?
Does that
I doxed that man's whole family. I found out where every single person in his family lived, and I put that shit on the backdrop. And that was too far.
it sounds like
So maybe you should have just did his mother like he did yours.
Right. I should
Okay.
have kept it at the mom. But me, I'm the type of nigga, like, when somebody do some shit to me, I go to the depths.
Because
Like,
they had the audacity. That's what
Right.
I'm saying.
and that was my way of saying, don't you ever do that shit again.
Right.
Ever. That's what I do. And I admit that I took it too far. I apologized to him on Braid's panel a couple months ago. I apologized to him. It took a couple years, but I apologized. I was like, nah, no matter what you did to me, I should have never did that shit.
Yeah, but that's growth, and that
I
takes
should have
time.
never did that shit. I should have never called his son slow. I should have never did any of that stuff.
Yeah, the kids got to stay out of it.
I know,
agree.
and I was out of pocket for that. I should have never did none of that shit to him, no matter how diabolical he was to me. I should have never did that shit. I know, Baba. The Baba's being made. Mama's making the Baba.
wow.
So, Lisa, you saying that if somebody disrespects you, you just gonna let them slide? That's what you saying?
If somebody disrespects me,
Yeah, like you're not gonna stick up for yourself? Is that?
I mean, there's lies going on about me that like breaks my freaking heart, and it's not even true. And I don't know whether these people, people start trouble on social media. It's
Is
just
it
not
the-
enjoyable sometimes to go to social media. They said something that was not true, and it just like made me cry.
But I feel like you all like that's the
Have a
other.
good day, Lisa. The centering is starting to annoy me. I'm sorry. I have no problem with white people. I love white people that love me and are good to me. But this story is this live, this everything is about a dark skinned black woman that on a lot. So white women centering themselves is not happening. I don't mind a black woman centering themselves or black people speaking about their experiences, but a white woman, no.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
That's not happening. Like, what we doing? But yeah, good luck to you, Lisa. I apologize for everything that's happening to you. Trust me, I know how it feels to have people dogpile and make whole type of lives and da. You need tough skin to be in certain rooms. True, I get that's what I'm saying.
That's what I was saying.
I get what Gab is saying. You need to have tough skin, but it shouldn't be that way. I'm not saying it's not gonna be that way, but it shouldn't be that way. Motherfucker, I shouldn't have to sit here and turn into the Thing from Fantastic Four and be hard rock before I get into a fucking spot. Because niggas don't know how to act like adults.
But isn't that real life, though?
I get that it's life, but that shit is corny to me. It shouldn't
It
be
is
like
corny.
that on the internet. It shouldn't be like that. And listen, you talking to a nigga that's a millennial who's in them Call of Duty lobbies. Okay? Okay? You remember them Call of Duty lobbies, my nigga. Yeah. I was in them shits. Diabolical. Y'all thought this shit on TikTok is bad? Call of Duty lobbies in 2010, 2011? Y'all ain't want that smoke. Y'all ain't want them
No,
problems.
that's a fact.
Come on, man.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's like we gotta like.
Johnny, be good. Yes, I plan on doing that today as well. The white women that are centering themselves and making this topic about Rizzy about themselves. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because that's another thing we're gonna talk about today. Because yeah, who these women thought? What is happening? What's up, Pretty Lock? Pretty Lock, you there? Hello. Okay. Gray King, go ahead.
Hey, okay, so
All right.
basically all I really wanted to say was I think that part of the issue is just, for lack of better phrasing, the internet has made people real comfortable with saying stuff and not getting popped in the mouth, because like that's part of the issue is that people, I think that the reason I don't think there will be an overhaul is because I think that someone's always going to be looking to take that spot, because partially because of the money, but also because to them these aren't real people. A lot of these people have made these people characters in their mind that don't have feelings, that they can just talk about any old kind of way because there's no real life consequence. Like, yeah, people will like say they're going to cancel them or people will stop watching them or something like that, but at the end of the day they still get to walk around scot-free, not being held accountable for it in real life. And that's my issue with this whole thing, is that I think, first of all, I hope that Rizzy is at peace wherever her journey has taken her in this next step. But I think that it is so crazy that even after that happened, the initial reaction of people wasn't just to be like, oh my God, this is so sad, this is so heartbreaking. Someone then went out of their way to try and prove that it was fake. Like, that was the next step. And that's crazy to me. Like, what is happening? And it's because people don't feel like there are real life consequences to doing and saying the things that they're doing and saying on the internet.
I agree. I agree. There's some people that need to get that ass whooped.
Because they would never say it in real life.
That's literally it. Because you wouldn't say that to my face because I bit you in your mouth.
Did you know? Speaking of running fades, did you know I saw at least 5 black women make posts about Heartbreaker, and they genuinely want to run over her. They said, bully me like you bully Rizzy, please.
I don't know how she still has a following. That's it's throwing me off. Like,
and then my other issue is the way that the people who were the biggest perpetrators of these things that were said to Rizzy and pushing her towards where she ended up are now trying to like flip it so that they're like, well, you guys, it was just like, I just interviewed her. That's not what you didn't just do anything.
Who knows thee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't a just situation.
I think Nosey's gonna get sued worse than anybody because she got the most money out of everybody.
Mm-hmm. And I said that. I was like, because when this started happening, I was talking to my homegirl about it, and I was like, this reminds me of the paparazzi in the 90s who felt like there were no consequences to jump into people's faces with cameras and saying crazy out-of-pocket stuff until they started getting sued. People need to start getting...
That's a key. Smacked by Kanye.
Like...
So Queen Diamond said, y'all should do better, real talk, because the racism in the live is wild. What racism?
What racism?
Just because you called out a white woman for centering herself, that's not racism. I see that, like, I can't.
No, I literally even said I fucks with white people that fuck with me. But right now, if you're a white person and you're a true accomplice, because we don't use the word ally. If you're a true accomplice, this ain't about none of y'all right now. This at the end of the day, this is a black space, and this is about a black woman who took her life, and this is us to make sure and prevent that another black person don't take their life again before anybody. Of course, we don't want any race or any creed of anybody to lose their life because of online bullying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this right now in this moment is about making sure another black person, our own people, don't do this to themselves ever again. Period.
Exactly. Because like, what if she was Asian or Spanish? Would you say the same thing? Like, girl.
Oh, Lord.
No, Merlan, no. Merlan, don't mute nobody with a difference of opinion. Don't mute her. Or him, whatever they are. I don't know what their pronouns are. Unmute them. Let them talk.
Can I just say something? Like, because the girl Kelly said it should be about bullying. It happens to all races. We understand that, but black people, we're allowed to have a moment. Like,
yeah, give us a second. Like the first 4 days we talked about this, we included races of everybody.
What is this?
We literally did.
And it happens every time something happens with black people. All of a sudden, everybody needs to be included. And sometimes that's just not what's happening. Sometimes that's just not the conversation. And that's okay. It's okay to not be the main character every couple episodes.
Right. Like, jeez.
2, 3.
Anybody else want to come up? Let me know. They were muted over Anitra. Some all lives matter BS, right? Yeah, like, come on, man. What this person said. I got tough skin. It's fine. I listen. I stay in my lane. I requested Violin. I didn't see you in there. Oh, there you are. I see you now.
Sure, we can help.
There you go, baby.
Hey y'all. Hey Auntie Baby.
Oh, and my God, today,
Let's help
I remember.
on the horse.
I remember when me and HB first started beefing. She used to have my mugshot everywhere, my nigga.
Oh, I
Child.
remember that. I couldn't
Every
log in without
video
seeing your
of
face.
Heartbreaker in that comment section is spam with her mugshot. And I'm like, it don't feel too good, do it?
No, but that's the other thing. Like, I feel like you were bullied pretty bad on here too. Like when you had your own shit going on, and the same creators up here saying, "Oh, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that." They were doing it to you and other people as well.
You know why people don't consider it bullying when it happens to me? It's because I'm a big creator. So they're like, well, you're a big creator. You get clout for this. You get bread for this. So it's not really bullying. It's almost like the same argument that black celebrities can't experience racism because they're millionaires.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that's
almost the
crazy.
same damn thing. When they see me, they're like, oh, that's Jeanty. He used to have 1 million followers on TikTok. He got 100 million streams. He could take it. That's his job.
I will also say that sometimes this stuff is
And
sneaky because, like, it's just going to be a quick little anecdote. Like, right now, I'm dealing with someone repeatedly reporting my page for impersonation. That has happened 4 times in the last month. Who I'm impersonating, the world will never know. But, like, it's like sneaky things like, it can start off as sneaky things like that, and then once they feel comfortable, they get loud about it. And I feel like that is part of what happened with Rizzy, is that people were like, they were making little sneak comments, and then once they got comfortable and people were backing them, they were like, oh, now I can be loud about it.
Yeah, the group mentality was crazy.
Yeah, the mob mentality.
They don't see large creators though as human. I don't think they see anybody as human anymore. And it's so weird. These parasocial relationships that people got in their head. I don't know. It's giving. Y'all was neglected as children.
It's giving y'all don't have no friends. Because all my friends, if I just sat up here and talked about people all day, every day, would be like, so have we tried going back to therapy, bestie? Like, it would have.
You know, I also think it's crazy too, because there was a lot of people saying, well, where was the brother at? Like, that's not your concern. People don't even know their family be on TikTok. So you don't know what's going on in somebody's real life. Like, who are you to ask for proof or whatever? Like, that's super weird.
And it's trying to shirk the responsibility. It's like, well, if her family wasn't there, then I don't have to be there.
Right.
And that's crazy. Because I said it in the comments, I'll say it again. There's a deep lack of empathy running around the internet right now, where people just for some reason cannot for even a split second put themselves in somebody else's shoes to be a kind, decent human being to them.
No, that's
and
a
they
fact.
feel like they're valid in that, and you're not. It's okay to just, like, if you don't like someone, it's okay to just pretend they don't exist. I do it often.
Right. I think we're also desensitized though. There's a lot of stuff that we see where we like, oh, whatever. If you saw it in real life, you'd probably be fucked up for the rest of your life. So
yeah, that's true. And a lot of things they are seeing on their screens, even though it's not real life, is still traumatizing them.
Yes.
They feed their brain all this negativity, all this gore, all this cussing, all this violence.
Yep.
That's not normal to take in every single day. Then they wonder why they wake up with anxiety. You're making your brain sick.
That's so true.
I also just think it's crazy that we, like, I will say that the Black community has been doing a lot better about acknowledging that mental health issues are real, but I think that it's crazy that during this, they acknowledged that she had mental health issues and then kept going.
But they acknowledged she had mental health issues and then said, well, why did she get off the app? It's a conundrum.
Yeah.
It's not, yeah. And then what really pissed me off, oh, she was bullying people with her money. Everybody has people drop people with money. So that's not bullying. She just got a bigger
literally
bag.
the culture of the way these lives have been working.
She literally had a bigger bag, so she could do that. Like, people are weird.
I'm so jealous. The baby just relaxed.
It's nap time. Ain't it nap time?
I'm telling you, he just relaxed.
I don't think it's nap time yet. No, I think he has to stay up for like another hour or so. Let me ask my wife.
Oh, yeah,
Babe, after he eats, does he stay up a little bit or you go take a nap?
No, if he can get tired down, put him down.
Okay.
How long has he been awake?
Like an hour and a half.
I agree, mesytok blog. I think that sometimes for people, it's just like these apps to a certain degree are an escape. Not that they're a healthy escape, but like sometimes life is just that bad and you got to go somewhere else for it.
I also think you can use this for connection. Like a lot of us be in the house or we don't have friends on the outside. Like I met people off here.
Hold on. Who's this?
Hi, my name's Kay. Sorry, I just wanted to jump in. As a healthcare professional, right? Another thing that people fail to realize, being hateful and hurting someone else also spikes dopamine levels. I feel like a lot of these people out here doing this to people are addicted to that dopamine hit, if that makes any sense. As sick as it is, they need to seek help.
I didn't know
But that's
that.
all I want to say. Yeah, it
Me
spikes
something.
your dopamine.
That's interesting.
It makes so much sense. I'm glad you said that.
That's why whenever people are like, does it make you feel good to be mean to someone? For some people, it does. It makes them feel good. They're like, oh, that was so nice. Because now I feel like they're less than me because I was mean to them.
That's why I said I be thinking they getting a high a little bit. I don't
Was
know
y'all
if I said
was y'all three in the live last night when that young lady, whatever her name is, Sade or something like that, and came in the box and started screaming?
Yes.
No,
But
I
I don't think you was understanding what she said. That's what I was like, yo,
I did.
Jeanty, like
I heard your reaction. I didn't hear her screaming.
No, I didn't even cuss her out. I didn't even raise my voice.
you didn't go off on her, but she was saying that if it was trans kids or black kids or whatever, the white C people would not care. So that's why I was like, she's not saying anything wrong. That's why I was confused.
No, because she left out the complete context of what the video was about. I
Okay,
didn't respond to her video about that. I responded to her because 3 white kids died the day before she made the video and called them cunts.
Oh Lord. Okay.
That's why.
I was waiting for her to play the video.
I said I don't care if they were freaking Christians and they were raised by Trump supporters themselves. I didn't give a shit. Those were babies.
Yeah, okay. See, she left that out. She did.
Yeah, she left that out on purpose. She thought she can come up, scream at me, try to control the narrative, and she was fishing for me to quote unquote attack her. She wanted me to spaz because she knows, and everybody on the internet know, I don't take disrespect lightly, and I usually match energy. But I'm trying my best to not go back to them old ways because I don't want my crash out on me defending myself to somebody be someone's 13th reason why.
Yeah.
So
no, you did good. You did good.
Especially when it comes to women. So now I'm not perfect when it comes to women. I've cussed a lot of women out. I've been extremely misogynistic. I've displayed misogyny. I'm not perfect by any means of the or stretch. I take accountability for that shit. But moving forward, after what happened with Rizzy, I'm not moving like that ever again, bro.
That's so crazy. She did switch the narrative.
She came up fishing for content. She came up wanting me to spaz so she can have a aha. You see Jeanty sticking up for a black woman who died. He don't care about black women. Look at the way he treated me in the live. No, you didn't talk to me like an adult. You talked to me like a crazy person. Yeah. I was talking to you like an adult. I told you, say how you feel. I let her talk for like 10 minutes. And then she went back to cussing me out again.
She did.
I'm like, friend, like, I'm not letting you talk to me like that. So I muted her. No, you're not talking to me like that. You can say how you feel. You feel like I'm the reason why white folks went to your crib. That's your feelings. You're valid in how you feel. But the truth is, the Nazis came to your crib because you made fun of their white little babies dying in the flood.
Yeah, just because you feel a way don't make it true. Yeah.
Like, what? And you thought I was going to what? Have your back because you black? What are we talking about? I'm not gonna automatically have your back because you black. No, baby girl, you gotta sit in that. You gotta own that shit.
Yeah.
Over here making fun of them little babies dying in a flood. Drowning is painful.
And I was gonna say, especially, first of all, they're kids, but also like that is a terrible way to go.
That's a horrific, painful way to die. You're talking about children dying that way.
And it reminds me of the way that British people always take it to the extreme. When we say something to them, they always go for the absolute most unprovoked spot.
The school pew-pewings.
Yeah, like you don't have to make fun of us for getting everything supersized. I don't know, but like
they want to talk about school pew-pewings. Motherfucker, didn't y'all create racism?
Like you don't get to just talk about people's kids.
Didn't you guys popularize genocide? Like, what are we talking about? You talking about school pew pew is nigga, start from the source. Didn't y'all create STDs?
I'm screaming.
Please.
Cause I was sitting in a lot. I'm like, damn, what is not everybody's not understanding? Like, she's with us. Like, but no, I see. She made a video. Oh, yeah, okay. Cause the math wasn't mathing for me yesterday. I was like, I do not understand.
Yeah, I missed that. I think I
But once they kept asking her to play the video and she wouldn't, I was like, okay, clearly you're lying. Cause anybody would play the receipt. So
Watching the baby and Jeanty's eyes follow his wife across the room was funny. Oh, look at
he
him.
loved his mama. He said, "That's my mom."
That was so cute. Y'all didn't see how their eyes just traveled across the screen.
I'm laughing at his little tongue sticking out.
Kiss your coat.
Oh, I love the babies.
Oh, I had a question. It just came back to me. You were saying that you felt like it should be like when I don't want to misquote you, but you were saying if it comes back, it needs to be something different. It needs to be like guided by younger.
So mesytok, right? When you think of mesytok and who was like the quote unquote leaders, even saying that now, it sounds cringe just thinking about it. Like, what the fuck was I thinking calling myself the king of mesytok? This is so stupid. But and I'm sure Bray can agree too. It's kind of silly looking back at it. But when you think of the quote unquote leaders of mesytok, you think of who? Bray King and me. It shouldn't be run by no man.
I mean, fair enough.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was Bray King.
That's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be run by no man. I think it should be. I think whatever comes from this, if mesytok is destroyed, whatever comes from the ashes and is rebuilt, it should be rebuilt by black women. And I'm talking about black women who are not in their 50s bullying 20-year-olds.
Fair,
I
yeah.
have to be very specific with that too. I'm talking about black women, early 20s, early 30s, mature, leading the way, like that type shit. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, I also think not that these people are journalists because they're not, so I want to be very clear when I say that, but I think there needs to be a certain level of the journalistic integrity brought back. Like maybe we don't just say
it shouldn't
things.
be rebuilt at all. But I'm saying if it does, you get what I'm saying? Like I don't think it should be rebuilt. I think it should be destroyed, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. It should never come back. It needs to be. It needs to be Sodom. What happened in the Bible with that town, Sodom and Gomorrah? Is that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pompeii. All that.
Pompeii is crazy.
All that needs to be gone. But I'm saying if it's not gone, and say it's rebuilt, or the certain players is removed, or they end up jailed. You get what I'm saying? The people who end up possibly taking over, I'm saying worst comes to worst, it should just be women. It should be women leading the way.
Can I just tell you something?
Yes, babe.
You can't say that has to be gone because again, TikTok is a very big place and there are far worse places. Like they got baddies talk over there. I'm grateful that no one has taken their life over there, but they do the same thing. If not, they don't take it to the level where mesytok is taking it to. What I'm trying to say is that if we're going to say it should be all gone, it won't be because someone's going to try to revamp it again. It's always going to happen. That's what happens in life. Things get revamped. Now, what you can say is, you're right. The players need to change. But the players need to change for the better, not for the worse. Meaning that they can't be influenced by money, they can't be influenced by the chat, they can't be influenced by gifts. See, back then when you had it, you weren't so influenced by everything because you were on your type of time. You just did what you wanted to do when you let it flow. But right now, if you notice the players that are playing, they're doing it for the influence, they're doing it for the views, they're doing it for the money. The problem is that the people that take over mesytok need to do it because they love to talk about messy things, but in a better way. Messy things in a sense where they're not berating someone to the point where they want to take their life because they're trying to outdo the last mesytok king. They're trying to outdo the last person who ran it. They want to make a name for themselves so bad, but that's not the case. We want to have somebody in charge, and it shouldn't just be all women. It should be a plethora of different types of people. everyone should be allowed to come to Messy Talk within reason. But again, if somebody in the chat and including in the panel sees someone taking it too far, y'all gotta check them like we used to check them in the past.
Yeah, no,
That's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
I think she's right. Either
Yeah.
way, somebody's always gonna outdo somebody else or try to do it so they could be the next king or queen of Messy Talk.
That's why I was saying, like, there needs not, because journalistic integrity isn't the right phrasing because these people aren't journalists, but there needs to be a certain level of like being a decent person to it. You have to be
Holding
a
them
decent
accountable.
person.
Right. Like, I like how Jeanty, how y'all be running the lives when y'all like pause sometimes and tell about if you're struggling with your mental health. Like, it just has to be a line drawn, or at least resources thrown out there for people that are struggling, and they got to remember, hey, you're human. Sometimes we got to snap back into reality. This is not fake. This is real life still. If that makes sense.
Right, you want to prepare, buddy, so Daddy can eat some cereal? I just need to eat a bowl of cereal real quick. Then I'll put you
He
in.
looking like that is so nice for you. I'm here.
Listen, I came up
eyebrow.
because the baby he was falling out to sleep. When you was talking to us, he was falling asleep. Like we was trying to tell you that in the comment.
Yeah, he was fighting it. He very much
He
gives
was
FOMO,
fighting.
baby. He gives FOMO, baby.
I came up really just to say that because the baby was dozing off like he was talking.
Told
He
y'all it
was
was nap
dozed
time.
out.
I'll be listening to mommy talk about
Also, babe, if you want me to take him, I'll take him. I know I have my period, y'all. I this is the second one I've gotten since I got the baby, so
Oh no, friend. It sounds like he's fighting.
Lord, I don't
I
miss
am
them.
fighting. It's really heavy. I haven't had it in over 9 months, and because of the breastfeeding, it's very low. So this is my second one, so I'm not feeling great. But I know he needs to take a nap, and I don't like it when he doesn't get his nap in. So I'm trying to tell him that I watch him if he needs me to.
You take a nap with him.
The rest up.
Both of y'all just go to sleep.
Listen, I used to feel like we should be doing that, but as moms, I could never sleep with the baby. I
No,
don't know what-
same. That's I'm gonna be honest, y'all are helping me get out of my head right now because I just like traumatic times are happening right now. But like whenever my son would go to sleep, my mom would be like, just sleep while he's sleeping. Girl, I can't do that.
Right? Like
What if he wake up?
tired.
What if he wake up and I don't wake up?
Oh my goodness.
Now he just up and we just
Did y'all used to watch the baby breathe? Cause
yes, I used to put a little mirror under his nose.
He sleeps with me sometimes. I mean, in the bed. If he wants to go down for the night, I'll let him cuddle with me in the bed. And then once he passes out, I'll kind of ninja myself off so I could put him in his bassinet.
And it's also like you want to get your stuff done. You want to do laundry. You want to take a shower so that you can get the baby vomit off of you. Like you're trying to still be a person.
Jeanty, I came up to ask you a question also though. Honestly speaking, in your honest opinion, do you believe that you can? I was over there in Nitra Live. I come from Nitra. I don't really come over here often, but I've been coming since the Rizzy thing or whatever. But I've been following you for a while now, though. But I'm just wondering, do you really think that Messy Talk can be dismantled, or you think that you have started something that can't go away? Because it's
repeat that question again, friend.
Like, in your opinion, do you really believe that Messy Talk can be dismantled?
Yes. I honestly believe it can. I understand why people say it may not. I honestly believe it can. There's ways to do it. I'm not the type. I'm usually the type of person that be like, no, you can't do this. You can't do that. No, it can happen.
Me too. I am though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of like a negative Nancy sometimes, and I hate that about me. But I hope that it can.
I wholeheartedly believe it can. You know why? Because I had the influence to create it, and I got more influence than I've ever had in my career as an influencer, and I can destroy it. Or at least alter it in a way. You get what I'm saying?
I just was in a live and they were saying what they done to you. I'm like, what? I only been over here like 2 years. They said that they was calling the police to your house while your house and everything.
Yeah, like 8 times in a year.
Yeah, they said that you could be just sitting in a live and the police should just pull up.
I remember that time. I also remember we've been mutuals across at least 4 of your pages. So every couple months I'd have to add a new page. I was like, oh my, what is happening right now?
Wow.
Yeah, and I've been swatted. My wife had people call her job unprovoked. My best friend Eb got harassed. Her kids got harassed. Aunt got harassed. A lot of us
I
got
was gonna say
harassed.
it was crazy because I got really close with Aunt and you, and at one point people were messaging me like, "Do you know who you're friends with?" And I was like, "Well, yes, because I'm a grown adult and I know how to make friends with people." This is strange.
I remember you was on live one time and the police came and I was like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
going on?
and then they was on their live talking about some. Yeah, Jeanty called himself. He called himself.
Yeah, weird as
What you mean? I called myself, man. Y'all know I only had one phone at the damn time, and the only phone I was using was this to go live. And you saw what I was doing. I always had my camera on. So how the fuck I call myself? That was the dumbest shit
They
I've
said
ever
you
heard.
scheduled it. They said you scheduled it, friend.
I scheduled the cops
You
to pull up.
scheduled it.
Yeah, that
Mr.
was.
Gentry, okay. One more question. Okay, so was you in Crypto Live last night? Like it was some heavy hitters over there from Mesytok, and they just sound so demonic. Like I've never heard these women before, but I seen it last night, and they sound.
Hey, brother.
We love you, my brother.
I love you too. Goodbye, brother. I can't give you no gifts right now, brother. Go ahead.
Like, what do they? I mean, they sound very, very dark, and they pack their lives are packed out. Like they seem like these people like it. They seem like they really like this. They really go to bed. HB was in Crypto Live last night and made $500 within an hour, less than an hour.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. Don't listen. Don't platform them people. And again, even if mesytok doesn't get demolished, and let me tell you something, I think that it will, but I'm not naive enough to think that it's a possibility it's going to stay up because it's always a possibility. Even my wife doesn't agree with me, which is okay. You get what I'm saying? But one thing,
What did you say?
no, I said I believe mesytok can be destroyed, but even I'm not naive to believe that that's not even that may not be a possibility. And I said even my wife doesn't agree with me, right? One thing's for sure, two things for certain. The way mesytok now, when people be beefing, and then you invite them back in your panels again and y'all cool again, I swear to God, when the dust clears and everything settles, and I swear to God, bro, if I see certain people that was calling HB out like crazy like I did, invite her back to panels and kiki like nothing happened, you are going to get destroyed. Because that's the fakest shit ever. 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 Because that is weird.
Can I tell you this? That I don't know if you caught Kev live or Raider Fixer live this morning, but I'm noticing that some people are saying that they think it's bigger. It's more than just mesytok at this point. I truly believe that. I truly believe that someone has put some type of demonic energy over there, like somebody that's dealing with witchcraft, and people keep talking about. Listen, I live close by one of these people. Gentry, I was in your inbox about a year ago. It's telling you something. I don't know if you remember, but I just keep a low profile. But yeah, like y'all should be very careful who y'all follow. I live in the same city with somebody y'all talking about, and y'all just need to be very careful.
I don't think it's witchcraft. I just think it's hurt people or hurting people. Like I think there's a lot of hurt people in the world.
I think that's
It's not what I think. It's what I know. It's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Mm-hmm. That's subjective to your
I'm
spirituality.
gonna drop out of that because I know a lot of people can't grasp that. That's a lot for some people to grasp.
I grasp it and I see you and I know exactly and I'm very aware about that work. And you're right.
Wait, what happened?
You're right. She's talking about witchcraft.
I was gonna say they talk about witchcraft, how it seems like there's something demonic happening over there.
I know witchcraft, baby. I'm Caribbean.
And some people, and you might not be. You're not the only one that knows that. We live in a town where they do that a lot. Like this town is known for that.
Where you live?
So I wouldn't dare say that online.
I'm sorry.
I just basically but if you catch
when I said it, I was like, why did I just ask that? I promise you, my bad. But
I was gonna say,
I was real. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I
If
agree to a point that there's something extra going, but there are just some evil people that be just
And
running around these
that's
streets.
still energy. That's still negative
evil
energy.
people,
And it
if evil
attracts and it
people,
builds and it grows.
But that's not
Evil people
necessarily
know what to
witchcraft,
know.
though. That's what I'm
That
saying.
is,
Like,
yes.
That's what I'm saying. Not everybody is gonna be that. Some people are just
Exactly,
nasty.
J Cat. It's both, but I'm not going to get into it. We don't have to focus on that. What I'm saying is this: there are currently 500 people in that bitch's room, including some people I would never expect to even be on her fucking panel, coddling her and talking. I think she said she's going to Alabama. Is this bitch trying to go to Rizzy's funeral?
I know
absolutely
she's
not.
not. I know she's not doing that.
On
Absolutely
Crypto's
not.
live, hold on, please. On Crypto's live, she said that she wouldn't go. But I just heard someone say if you were out in Alabama, because they live in Alabama, so why would she be going to Alabama?
She's just like the biggest troll. I feel
And
like.
I think that she has, at least for a portion of people, has successfully made herself the victim in a situation that she created.
And y'all said that I
That's
was
what she
crazy
does
for
in every
saying she.
situation.
And y'all said I was crazy for saying she's 10 times worse than Scholar.
Blackberry
Yeah.
does live in Alabama, but Blackberry,
he
he
is.
wasn't. Hold on,
Come
please,
on.
let me speak. Blackberry does live in Alabama, but the person who was talking to HB was talking to HB, and then Blackberry came on the panel and said, "How you know about Selma?" And he was like, "Oh, I live 30 minutes from there." HB, if you plan on being out there, yada yada yada. I have a memory of a fucking elephant, and this just happened. That's why I came in here because it was on my FYP. She's not the female version of Scholar. Scholar and her are two different. I believe they're two different.
Too
entities.
different?
They're two different entities. They're horrible people, but she's worse.
Fair enough.
Hey, sneak this in there. I'm gonna throw this out there, then I'm gonna drop. But y'all should Google that person's grandmother and see what type of stuff she does. That's all I'm gonna say.
Who? Oh.
I don't think she would like her reception to Bama Don't Play. She is going to a birthday party. Yeah, I don't think she's stupid enough. Remember, this
That's
woman.
still sickening. I don't give a fuck if it's a birthday party. I don't care. Bitch, stay out of Alabama.
Yeah, I agree. To even remotely play like that after everything.
You really think she's worse than Scholar, though?
Yes.
I just think he's so diabolical. I just can't. Like,
No, did you see them screenshots I put in the backdrop yesterday?
mm-mm.
Girl, let me put. Let me put them just up right now.
And like I said,
She
she's working overtime to make herself a victim of a situation that she created.
Yeah, I feel like they one and the same, but I just think he threatened to unalive my kids. So, you know,
I mean, same.
he's diabolical to me. She is too, but
Well, I guess you would feel like he's worse because of what he did. I
Yeah.
get it.
I was gonna say you have a personal reason, and that is diabolical.
Do you
And
see
I
that?
see that, and
yeah,
that's
I do see
crazy.
that. That's crazy. Wow. Wow.
And then she blatantly said it. She said, "When are you going to unalive yourself?"
The fact that she said, "What's taking you so long?"
And then she said, "I believe your therapist." The one that yes, this bitch is sick.
That's what I'm, and like that's why
So
when that
no,
girl,
messy talk is not going away. It's not going away when
I
people
agree.
continue to support. When you continue to support evil, it's only going to grow in energy.
That's fact.
Like it's not going away. She is using this as like I'm trying to think of. She reminds me of what's that little girl that got unalived by her mama in Florida? And she's on TikTok now.
Gypsy Rose?
No.
Oh, damn. I didn't even notice I had a reindeer on my face.
That's what I
Sorry,
was
y'all.
thinking too, Greg.
My bad.
Oh,
yeah, Casey Anthony,
yeah.
Casey Anthony's
She's
mama.
on TikTok?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's on TikTok.
TikTok.
She's claiming to be a legal advocate.
Oh hell no.
That's who
See.
she reminds me of. They're sociopaths, very dark, and then they make themselves victims and gain mass following. It's really sickening. The bitches like her will always have support. It's the lore of their evilness that people keep. They want to see what they're gonna do next. Like that bitch Erica Kane. You know how much shit sick she has said, how much colorist, racist, fatphobic stuff she said.
True. That's true.
Not racist. She's black, but they
Colorist though. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely colorist. And they
So
supported her even more after it.
so
What's up?
you said so. Speak your mind, baby. You said that.
All right, so listen. All right, as far as messy talk, I just want to be clear. Everybody is messy, right? I've come on here sometimes and like it'll just be like a messy situation, right? The mess is okay if it's regular. Like, and as far as like Erica being colorist, listen, you know how many black people are colorists, like so that's I don't think that's gonna change. You could go on any type of side and you will find people who are just ignorant. Messy talk, just when it's regular mess, like, you know, just regular roasting, I don't think that's the problem. HB is the fucking problem. She needs to go. Like, the people who are doing the most diabolical things, because that's why at one point we started splitting shit up because it started getting out of hand. We was like, oh no, that ain't messy talk anymore. That's diabolical talk. We had to try to separate ourselves because we wasn't asking for all of that shit. We was asking for regular roasting, getting up, like, because you most of the time messy talk happens like the mess happens because somebody will have an opinion, like something will happen, that person will have an opinion on that situation, then somebody else comes up and they have an opposing opinion, but then after that that person might say something slick, and then before you know it, two bitches is dragging each other on the time, on the, you know, on the panel or something like that. Now what started to happen is now you're going to find where people work at, you're going to find people, kids, schools and stuff like that. That's when it started getting too far. But mess, you can go into your local church and find the messiest person you'll know. You can call your mama right now and she is dragging for your aunt. That's mess. You know, that's just banter, okay? But now what's happening now? No, this is too far. I don't like it. We need to get rid of the bad cases, which is what we tried to do. We really did try to separate ourselves from the other people and try to give them a whole nother name. The shit just ain't work.
Y'all did so good. Awesome job.
That's it.
Following directions. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah,
So who do you think? So
sorry.
who do you think should be kicked out of? Oh no, you know what? That's a messy ass question. Never mind.